I've done a few videos on this, but the new position that Donald Trump has taken when it comes to healthcare is give Americans money, quite literally, right? For years, he talked about ending Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, and replacing it with something new. Now, we've been hearing that out of the Republican Party since the inception of the Affordable Care Act. So, I mean, we're getting close to 2 decades of hearing this bullshit, the repeal and replace bullshit. They don't have a replacement. We just heard from Speaker Johnson about how they've got some ideas on healthcare, and Donald Trump during the campaign said he has concepts of healthcare. Well, now we're seeing the concepts of his healthcare plan. He wants to just give Americans the money. Instead of bitching and moaning about the subsidies anymore, now he's bitching and moaning that the subsidies are going directly to the health insurance companies and it should be given to the American people to buy their health insurance, which in and of itself doesn't make sense, because if every American that got subsidy or that is getting subsidies through the ACA right now got the payment directly rather than the money going from the federal government to the insurance company, and then they gave it to the insurance company, if everybody did that, the money still goes to the insurance company. So what's the point in giving it to one source or the other source? You're still giving a subsidy for people to have the health care. I think what's actually going to happen is some people are going to get this cash, choose not to go get the health care, and use the cash for other shit. But here's Donald Trump's new health care plan.
On healthcare, Mr. President, 22 million Americans are expected to see their healthcare insurance premiums start to rise by the beginning of next year.
You're talking about because Obamacare is so bad?
No.
Well, sir, because the Obamacare subsidies are expiring. Are you going to do
because
anything?
Obamacare is so bad.
No.
What is the Republican plan? Are you going to let that happen on your watch?
What I'm going to do is, if the Democrats go along with it, which they don't want to because they want to make the insurance companies very rich, okay? I want the money to be paid to the people to go out and buy their own health care instead of paying to the insurance companies. Their stock has gone up 1,700% in a short period of time.
We know that their stock has gone up.
Trillions of dollars.
We know.
I don't want to pay the insurance companies anything, and I know a lot of them.
What's wrong with your skin, by the way?
Democrats, and the Democrats have. Obamacare is a setup to make insurance companies rich. And I want to pay the people, and I want the people to go out and buy their own health care.
From who?
And that's what we want to do, and that's what the Republicans want to do, because Obamacare is a disaster. And I said it 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It was always a disaster. It's bad health care that's too expensive for people.
But your plan doesn't bring the cost of health care down. Your plan keeps in place subsidies because people can't afford health care. You're just giving it to the people rather than to the insurance company. And if they go out and buy healthcare with it, who do you think that money's going to? It's still going to the insurance companies. You're just, instead of giving it to the insurance companies, you're giving it to the people who will then, okay, we're no longer going to qualify for Obamacare subsidies. But last year we did. We were getting $533 a month in subsidies, bringing the cost of our health insurance down to $963 a month. That $533, I paid $963 to the health insurance company, and then the federal government paid $533 to the health insurance company. Trump's idea is to just give me the $533, the difference that I need to cover the health insurance, the subsidy that I would qualify for, just to give it to me. I'm then going to turn around and give it to the health insurance company so I can have health insurance. So how does your plan, A, not continue to make health insurance companies rich, and B, bring the cost of health insurance down? It doesn't. It just gives you the opportunity to say, I did something about healthcare. I gave money to the people. And then walk away from it because you don't have any ideas. You don't have a solution. You're just paying another person instead of this person, but that person's just going to pay that person. If you don't want to make health insurance rich, Mr. President, universal health care is the way to go. If you, President Trump, pass universal health care, you will be the man who forever put the final nail in the coffin of the health insurance, the for-profit health insurance industry in this country. You want to be known for something? Try that.